everybody, welcome back to my channel and to this new video that will be all about the fashion in the 20s. Decade that is between two of the most characterizing and dramatic events of the 20th century. The First World War and the Wall Street crash of the 29. And this is probably one of the reasons why the 20s are perceived as playful and delightful. In reality, after the war, Europe is in a depression so deep that in some countries, banknotes are used by children as building blocks or paper, given their low economic value. In the meanwhile, in the US, the prohibition made easier the rise of gangsters, who became rich and powerful with smuggling. But it's true that people want to start again and celebrate. War accelerated the social change. The demographic imbalance means that many women continue to work during the day. And in the evening they dance with one another, due to the shortage of men. Now, in many countries, women can vote. Maybe it's also because of that they feel confident enough to express themselves in the world. They go out and have fun. They spend time in parties and clubs. More and more women start to do things that before were considered mostly men activities, like driving and smoking. This new social behavior, traditionally masculine, influenced the beauty ideal. Women lose their curves. The beautiful woman is short and a bit squat. She has a small head with short hair, a flat chest, a waist as large as the rest of the torso. The body is overall square, with a light emphasis on the hips. The new fashion ideal is perfect to dress this body. In art, as much as in fashion, the organic shapes of the Art Nouveau are replaced by the straight lines and geometric design of the Art Deco. Small hats minimize the head dimension. Dresses are soft and slinky, often sleeveless. The waistline is low, on the hips, and is scented by soft belts, scarves and decorations. But most of all, the hem of the skirt is at mid-calf or just below the knee. For the first time in thousands of years, Western women can show their legs. These are dresses for modern women that want to move freely in the modern world. The boldest women are called flappers. They are cheeky girls that wear skirts above the knee or even pants. They smoke in public. Or maybe smuggle alcohol. They are the bad girls. But for the first time in history, it's good to be bad. Of course, this behavior is not a standard for all women. And especially in the older generation, there's who has remained strongly linked to the past. That creates a bit of a conflict between old and new standards of femininity. This enormous change is also favored by the economic hardship of the post-war period. If to make a typical turn-of-the-century dress it was necessary about 10 meters of fabric, a couple of them are enough to make a typical 20s dress. About the clothes that can't miss in the modern woman wardrobe, the first one is for sure the chemise. It's a tubular dress that follows the contours of the body without being tight. The cut resembles the chemise used under the corset in previous decades. This dress is the most commonly associated with the 20s. This kind of dress is used both during the night and during the day. For day wear, the most used fabric are jersey and rayon, mostly in pastel colors. During the night, the dresses sparkle. For the first time, there are clothing with metallic effect, obtained using sequins and beads. Other decorations are made with lace, fake flowers, feathers, or fringes. However, fringes are not as common as one can think, since making such a decoration was pretty expensive. As an alternative to the chemise, there's the robe style. It's a dress consisting of a tubular bust plus a bell skirt that starts at the natural waistline all over on the hips. This is an informal evening dress. Or a formal day dress. It's impossible to continue talking about the 20th fashion without mentioning Chanel. Cocò Chanel opened her boutique in 1990 to dress the modern woman. She designed clothes that allow the freedom of movement and don't hide the shape of the body. She's one of the first to eliminate the corset. She uses practical and modest fabric like jersey and designs some clothes that will become iconic, like the little black dress in 1926. It seems that this dress was inspired by the maid's uniform, from which all the white laces are taken off. This is a democratization of elegance. Every woman of every social status can buy and wear the little black dress. Moreover, black is no more the mourning color, it's becoming the color of elegance. So the little black dress becomes a point of reference even in the following decades. Another iconic design from Chanel is the three-pieces suit, made by a soft skirt, a pullover, and a cardigan with pockets. This suit became shortly one of the favorite outfits for day wear. With this new fashion that leaves so much skin uncovered, coats become a must. Furs are the preferred choice for the richest. As an alternative, they use velvet or wool coats, always with fur trimming. While researching for this video, I came across a creepy ad, calling on women to adopt fox cubs, so they could pet them until the fur was nice enough to make fur collars. Talking about accessories, since the hem of the skirt rise, the stockings are now visible to all and become a style element. They are made of cotton, silk or wool, and often decorated. Sometimes the decorations are extravagant. And from the feet we go back to the head. Hats remain very much used during the day, and there are many different models, from the simplest to the more extravagant. The most iconic of this era, however, is the clochette. It's a bell-shaped hat that fits the shape of the head. Usually it's made of felt or wool. A more elegant alternative for the evening are decorated caps. Since women couldn't do many hairstyles with short hair, to add interest to the hair, they use hairbands, decorated scarves and tiaras worn low on the forehead, almost on the eyebrows. Among the accessories and decorations for clothes, reference to ancient Egypt are widespread. The 1921 movie The Sheikh with Rodolfo Valentino and the sensational discovery of the Tutankhamun's tomb in 1922 fueled the taste for exoticism and Egyptomania. Then there are jewels designed with the lines of the Art Deco. Probably the most used are long pearl necklaces, even fake ones, sometimes worn backwards so they can drop on the back. Other eccentric accessories that are used are flashy boas and big feather fans. However, this excessive and innovative momentum is not destined to last long. All the sense of freedom, the desire to celebrate, the frivolous, and the spirit of transgression are destined to end soon. The collapse of the stock market on the 29th threw the world in a profound economic crisis, and fashion responds accordingly. But this is another decade, so I'll talk about it in another video. If you like this video though, please consider to leave a like, a comment or subscribe so you won't miss the next video that will be about the skincare routine and makeup routine of the 20s. Bye!